Greetings. Good evening. Salute to everybody. I try to get into live streams today, but it just was a little bit impossible. So I do apologize. But it was a good thing. It was actually a good thing, man. It's always good in the evening. Excuse me, early evening. I got home early, and sometimes, man, if you have the privilege of even saying this word that I'm about to say, because that's what the holidays really represent. And I really mean it. Even though I know things have changed. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Real Line, shout out to Humbre Libra. What's going on? Even though I know things have changed, oh my gosh, it's just nothing in this world like family. Now I know a lot of you. I know a lot of difference. I know there's been a lot. I know a lot of people's lives is different, and even if you lost somebody, this doesn't exempt you from this conversation because you're part of this conversation. So make sure you stay tuned. Um, but these are for the people that never experienced the privilege of family. You know what I mean? It's just nothing in this world like it. I tend not to brag about it. It's not necessarily, but I want it to be known. If you have it, hold on to it. That is the most valuable thing that you could ever have in this world. Well, what about friends? Well, friends is family. You know what I mean? Close friends is family. You know what I mean? That's when we say family, we're speaking in terms of all of us together. All of us. Because now what's happening now is the black family is starting to get desensitized. We're starting to do what the white people used to do, disrespect parents and kids disrespectful, and I don't speak to this, I don't speak to that. I told my wife today, I said, don't you know for every distraction, there's always a reaction. Do you know what that means? You know what that solely means? It means basically if everybody is distracted hating, there's somebody reacting and saying, there's an opportunity there. These niggas is fools. We got to take advantage of that. You know what I mean? It's like these lawyers are like, yo, everybody got skeletons in their closet. Why not go into the damn vault and pull up the past? You understand? This is not a man. Slightly off the topic. This is not a man that could really confirm what he didn't do years ago. He cannot do that. He can't. You know what I mean? But niggas don't understand what a rape is. You know what a rape could be? When you're with a woman and you forcibly put yourself on her and she got into the groove, and then when you finish, you bust off, and then she just looked at you like, you ain't shit, right? She didn't want to do that. That could haunt you later. Now I know a lot of weasels is like, yeah, well, now I'm making 500 million a year. All these women are gonna come to me. Well, they're supposed to. I mean, it wasn't like you was with one woman for the last 40 years. You understand? You can't keep tack to that. No matter what you do, you can't. It's impossible. It's just not gonna happen. You understand? So with that being said, it's very difficult. Shout out to Kenny. It's hard to determine that. You know, if let's just say I was like a multi-billionaire and they were like, yo, there's this girl that you used to deal with 23 years ago. She's from Queens, and she said that you basically took advantage of her. First thing I'm going to say is, who is it? I can't say, well, that's impossible. I only been with one woman. So you got to call the woman I'm with. You understand what I'm saying? I would have to say 23 years. Okay. Who is it? You would have to tell me in incriminating years. The advantage is if I know it's good for me and if you know it's good for you, right? But we really don't know what we did. So, you know, that's basically a new wave right now because this is the time to do it. You know what I mean? This is the time. You slept with any balling nigga, anybody that was rich on paper, this is the time. Oh yeah. Now I know I spoke to one of my millionaire homies today, and his whole thing is, hey, 22, this my boy said some shit today. He said some shit today that was so pathetic. He said 2025 is going to be the masturbation year. Yeah. He said leave bitches alone. Now he's married, and it's so funny because talking to this brother, I just like to listen. Like I got to the point now where I express so much of what I do and how I do, and you have to learn not to let other people's opinions really, really get you off the edge. Trust me when I tell you, once you master that, you'll be a fantastic listener. And everybody loves a good listener. They'll tell you the world. You understand? They'll tell you the goddamn world. So what I've learned with that is today I went into a customer's home, and after I talked to my boy, and he got Trump pictures all in his house. And I'm just like, like, when is the goofiness just stop? Like, what would make you go to the store? Grown ass old fuck grown old ass man to take you didn't put Jesus in your house. You ain't put Queen Mary in your house. You you ain't even put nobody legendary. I could have even at least understood if you had put Elvis up there. And he was a racist bastard, but you put up Trump. Like my man, Trump is in already. Like we get it. Like you're never gonna meet this motherfucker ever in life. Okay. And even when you do, you're not going to be able to get close to him. So you're not going to get close to him when you're in hell. Okay. But again, it's comedic to me because it's so common. And I know that people are like, how everything turned out. I said, listen, it's supposed let them have it. And I say this to say that honestly, I really do hope because especially all the personal people that I know, I hope their lives get better. Now, I'm saying that sarcastically, but I still do mean that. I just hope it all works out for them. I hope they really benefit from it. You know what I mean? Because there's really no benefit to most human beings because the times now currently are not near as good as the times what it used to be. You know what I mean? So I just hope it just works out. So moving along, when I got home, excuse me. Hold on, let me respond to Humber. Humber said, "Hey, NYC Nate, what's your take on the old cliche that says the first you get the money, then the power, then the woman?" It's still true. You know what I mean? But see what happens with these niggas, the woman ruined them later because social media fucked the whole game up. See, now you have all these different ways of contacting your accuser and your accuser contacting you. You know, it's just a lot of ways. So me personally, I would probably say that old cliche and say, just get the money and get low. Stay low, man. Stay low. Stay low. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z's issue, Jay-Z's so powerful, he gonna make powerful people jealous. Because on the outside looking in, his life is enormously perfect. You understand? Cause see what could really kill is not his bad bitch. It's the family. Those family photos can really fuck a nigga up. I'm gonna tell you why. When I came home today and I was with my family, We did something different. What I wanted to do was, you know what? I was supposed to do a live stream. I was supposed to go to the studio. Studio's way on the other side of the borough. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill and just chill. Like I'm tired of running. I'm tired. I gotta be at this schedule. Gotta go to the mall for this. Gotta go. You know, I'm just going. Just it was an early day. I'm gonna chill out. So I moved the live stream up. And the reason why I did that was when I was home and playing with my daughter, and I wanted to watch Frosty the Snowman. All right. Now I didn't know. I thought it was the little clay animated version. It was the cartoon version. I don't like that version. So I'm all tight because we couldn't find a remote, and it was a bitch. Like, but I was determined. The positive thing, I was so determined for this because I wanted to watch TV in the living room. I don't do the man cave bullshit. I'm just letting you know. Okay. My man, if you want to call my shit a man cave, the studio. I mean, if you want to call it that, but it ain't no fucking man cave. It's a studio. I don't go over there to beat off. You understand? So anyway, when I'm sitting there and I found I was the wrong one. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen, how deep this went. So it was too late for us to go out by the time because my daughter's grabbing the shoes. I'm like, nah, baby girl, you can't go out right now. You know what I mean? She likes to be outside. She's big on it, especially when she sees me come home early. She wants to go right back out the door. You know what I mean? She's real big into that because she's been raised that way. She's all she knows is to grab her clothes and leave with me. So I wanted to do something different. I'm like, listen, I got to start getting her in this Christmas stuff because there's a lot of things that I grew up with, and she has to put the phone down, and she's gonna have to watch these things with her dad because I grew up with this. So Frosty the Snowman, it wasn't the version I thought, but I did see something interesting. I was actually shocked that I sat down and watched this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so tonight was this Motown special, Christmas special, right? It was Ashanti was in there. I forgot this other girl's name. She looks like the member of this group, um, 3LW. I don't know why this girl looks, but it can't be her because she passed away. The girl in 3LW that I thought it was, that's why I just realized who I kept asking my who is this? Why does this girl look familiar? But anyway, she was in there. It was Smokey Robinson, um, Gladys Knight. There was like a lot of it was like a lot of artists, some new artists doing new songs. There's this guy that sounds like Marvin Gaye. I forgot his name, and he was there. If anybody watched it tonight, did anybody watch that tonight? It was actually pretty good. And I'm gonna tell you why it was good. Now, me, I'm old school, so I come from Motown 25. Okay. So as a proud historian that I am, if you're too young to understand, Motown 25 was a good time to be alive. Okay, when I tell you that Motown special, which is crazy because now um I don't know what it was called today, but they didn't label it with a number, but Motown 25 was when Michael Jackson did the famous moonwalk. Motown 25 was when the Jackson 5 all was up there as brothers and they all walked off and Michael Jackson did Billie Jean. And when I tell you that was one of the most enormous, most amazing performances I've ever seen in my life to date. Now, peep game where I'm going with this. I've never seen a performance better than that. I've never seen a performance, an R&B performance to give me a chill the way the show. This show is legendary. So, the backtrack a little bit. A couple of days ago, I posted this. Somebody had, there was some drill rappers being arrested in the Bronx. Little dirty bum niggas. Little dirty bum niggas that terrorize the neighborhoods, fuck up the community, and live with their moms and hide guns and kill niggas. Just the lowest level of the bum. I mean, out of hip hop, I've been part of hip hop since it started. I cannot tell you. I think drill music is the worst shit that has ever happened to the black community. When I tell you there's one drill rap group that's left that I actually like, that shit is good. That shit is bad for black culture. And it's so bad because how can that be, Nate? We went through the Tupac Biggie area, we went through the Blood and Crips. I'm like, not like this. This is like, these niggas always look dirty. There's always little dirty hood wearing, bubble goose wearing, Jordans in the fucking winter, just bums. And these fucking bums um always getting indictments. You know what I mean? They can't get the money to get out. And I just keep seeing this flux of gang culture just failing. Especially New York gang culture, because all they do is follow shit. Now, the real gangs have been done in New York in the 70s, and the real gangs have been done in LA in the 90s. So all that shit you seeing now is just copycats of it, which never works out, as y'all know. Nobody respects a copycat. Nobody respects somebody that, you know, redone some shit that's been done to the greatest. So anyway, I left a comment on there about it being the worst thing that happened to hip hop culture. Everybody loved it. I had like 700 likes, and people commenting within the tri-state area mostly. And there's one guy, comments that some insult me, some not, but for the most part, this one comment was the one that really caught my eye. And this guy basically had to be one asshole. He's like, yeah, well, you want to compare this to Heavy D and the boys back in the day. Something to the effect of, I'm going to compare this music currently. It ain't like Heavy D's boy back in the day. You must be laughing at yourself. And I responded. I said, no, I'm actually laughing at your comment. It just proved my point. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes in life, you got to fight fire with fire. And when you're dealing with a stupid fuck, you got to give him a sarcastic answer, because he's dumb. He's not going to get it. So you have to give him a point of trying to understand, oh, was that a diss or not? It's very much a diss. Me laughing about something that you just compared hip hop history. You didn't compare hip hop trend, hip hop. You compared hip hop culture. That's what you did. Now, if you know who Heavy D and the Boys is, you had to be old enough to know history, right? And even if you were young enough, you were very intelligent to know history. Because one thing about me, I wasn't great with math, but I was fantastic with history. History was my favorite topic in in school, college, high school, middle school. I just love history. I always like to see where something came of and how good it was then. You know, I watched TV shows where I wasn't even born yet, because I like to see how shit was before I even touched the earth. So, and it was sad to me because people always try to do these insults of age and stuff. And I'm like, listen, you could do all that shit you want. You just proved my point. The current situation is so fucked up. You're so predictable. You do the same and say the same thing that they all do. You never even come up with nothing original. It's like a comedian that does a joke. Yo, Nick, you need to watch this comedian. He's an Instagram comic. I'm like, there's no such thing as a funny Instagram comic. They're all corny. All of them. It's just that you're bored and you have nothing to do. None of these niggas is funny because it's been done. Okay? I could watch a 50-year TV show where the whole cast is deceased, and it will be better than your new shit. And this is not my TV show. These are shows that are still funny over and over and over and over again. Desi Banks has to be one of the corniest fucking swagger jacking corny fucks. First and foremost, these southern niggas with this razor cut hairline. I'm like, dude, that shit is like 35 years old. We was doing that shit in Harlem in 91. I used to go to Harlem to get a block. Do you understand that lineup shit is from the 80s? A sharp lineup. That they lined it up with a razor. That shit is almost 40 fucking years old. I'll tell you why it's 40 years old, because if you watch any movies in New York City and it had anything to do with the 60s, 70s, you never will see nobody with a sharp hairline cut. It's when the drug culture, crack epidemic kicked in and all them niggas started going to them Harlem barbershops and getting them damn $40, $50 haircuts. Then who do a cut is $50 now. Okay? So you see these Southern niggas, all they do, they never had no style. Respectfully, we had black history, we had black culture in the South, but black hip hop, there's nothing that the South created. It's all a knockoff on what we did. So again, we took it in as black culture. You know what I mean? We took it in as black culture, as we should. And as New Yorkers, we ain't tripping. Right? We should have said shit, but we don't. We ain't gonna say nothing. We ain't trying to look like no fucking hate. We ain't trying to look burnt. But then what ends up happening, niggas start talking shit. Oh, y'all niggas hate. I'm like, hating on what? Because Jermaine Dupri got your niggas a break? I wasn't doing shit in the fucking 80s and 70s. Niggas are still talking about Puerto Ricans are not part of hip hop. Where? Are you kidding me? Have you watched Beat Street? Have you ever watched breakdancing? The only niggas that was breakdancing was niggas and Puerto Ricans. Who the fuck told you that? That's not true. That's bullshit. So what ends up happening, you see so much of people claiming things and not giving the credit. So once that shit started, that destroyed the game because now people got to the point now where they're not trying to create shit. Nothing's authentic anymore. Everything is about the bag and publicity. You got bad publicity, you got to do what you got to do. Niggas is not hungry no more. There's no more hunger. When we was rapping back in the day as kids, that was hunger. We wasn't doing it for a Rolls Royce. We were doing it because that was our culture. Okay? So if you wasn't in New York in the 1980s, you can't relate to I don't give a fuck what you watch. You couldn't watch our local TV stations because you lived in another state. You couldn't watch Video Music Box on Ralph McDaniels on Channel 31. You couldn't listen to WBLS and the Mr. Magic's Rap Attack and Marley Mar's show. You couldn't. That's his. I'm a hip hop historian. And I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? A nigga couldn't come to me with that corny 30-year-old millennial bullshit. I won't even argue with them because all I got to do is ask their age and I'm going to know what I'm dealing with. And if he didn't do their history, he don't know shit. You don't know your history, you don't know anything. You don't know your political history. You don't know your religious history. You don't know your hip hop history. You don't know black culture. How are we going to have a conversation? Can't talk to me. Most people are ashamed of their history. So you got to think about it. If you're going to come into a game and you're going to spread the news, you got to come there with some history. So back to the whole situation here. It was a TV show for, it was a special for Christmas. You know, Smokey Robinson got a whole bunch of plastic surgery, a whole bunch of plaque surgery, but the way the camera's shot, the way the lights hit, the makeup, you can't see the face as deep as you would see in him, like being on the 10 o'clock news. He has these stage things. They doing everything right. And then I looked at Gladys Knight, and Gladys Knight looks so helpless and frail, and she's on there with her boyfriend. She couldn't even kiss him in the mouth because it would have been offensive. Her boyfriend looks like her fucking grandson. It's disgusting. One thing I learned about an older black woman, they don't look right fucking with no young kid. You see that old white bitch like Cher, and she got a young old man. It's different, right? If you ever go to a porno site, I gotta use this as an example. But if you put in old lady or grandma, you will less likely see a black woman. Because black women be looking like mothers at a certain age. Not all of them. Not everybody looks like Debbie Allen. Debbie Allen's a fine bitch. She's 74 years old, and I would smash the dust off her pussy. Oh, excuse me. She is bad. She's still fine. Still, because she don't look like a mother. Gladys Knight looks like somebody's grandmother. And it was disturbing watching her talking to this man at the piano. And I know that's her boyfriend because my wife was like, that ain't her man. I said, that's her boyfriend. That's why she's close on him like that. Okay? Which is disgusting, but whatever. So listen, the crazy thing about the show, then we had Machine Gun Kelly coming out to a Motown. Oh my God, yo. I can't make this shit up, yo. Machine Gun Kelly, this fucking white boy, dope fiend, fentanyl eating motherfucker that battled Eminem and actually won on the song. Now he turned R&B singer. Niggas dressed all in drag and shit, looking crazy. But the one credit I gotta give him, he knew who Smokey Robinson was. He knew who the Temptations was. He did his homework. There's a movie I guess he watched, and he watched it so much, he said that's his favorite movie. And that was pretty dope to hear that. Like he did his history. If there's any credit I could give MGK was that. But now the nigga MGK is a singer now. So it was him, it was this other white woman. I forgot her name. I'm not gonna lie. She sang one of the damn what's the group that Diana Ross used to be with? Um Somebody will tell me in the chat. She was singing a song. I forgot the brother she was singing it with. Yo, this white woman, when I tell you this white woman could sing her ass. I need to find this damn Christmas special just so y'all can see the clip. When I tell you this white woman was sounding like some Adele shit, like these white people now, they ain't fucking around no more, yo. Like they just told we hate each other now. They just jumped on the bandwagon because we ain't saying shit. We too busy fighting with each other, right? So we ain't saying shit. And they just jumping right in. And yo, I kid you not. Now Motown always had a Christmas special. Let's not get that fucked up, right? But the difference with this Christmas special is not 1987. This shit was 2024. And it just was, it was like, yo, whites are very prominent with our music. Whites are so prominent with our music. There was a few of them niggas that got on stage. I didn't even know their fucking name. And they did better than us. Okay, this that Gladys Knight clip. Hold on. I just slipped on the Jennifer Hudson. I don't like Jennifer Hudson at all. If you ever know me, you know anything about me, I don't like Jennifer Hudson. Thank you, Alexandria. The Supremes. So she did the song, and this white chick was blowing fine. She had tattoos on, fine bitch too. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like they had more white people there than niggas. They had white people saying black people's songs. Like whoever passed away or they were paying tribute, they were singing it and doing a fantastic job. Now, Mike, this ain't no new shit for white folks. It's just more prominent now because we don't claim our culture. Black people do not claim our culture. We the only culture that let anybody fucking take it. Because we think it's cool or we lit. They also, because to be lit is to be black and to be black is to be lit, right? So when we see our culture getting stolen, because you know black people, all they want to do is be part of everybody else's culture. Am I lying, ladies and gentlemen? All black people want to do is be part of everybody else's culture. Like y'all watch Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock are called black white boys. Those are not real niggas. Those are they're basically, those are guys that hang around a lot of white boys and make a lot of nigga jokes in front of them. The white guys can't do the jokes. They can. That's all. That's all. That's why there's no real talent in there, because they do what white comedians do. They jack white comedy shit. You know what I'm saying? See, Red Fox and Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, these niggas was just universal comics. Like they just was that they were black comics that did black shit and mostly black people related, and whites find it funny as well. You see the difference? But see, the thing is, the fan base when it comes to Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle is crackers. So once Chris Rock started trying to appeal too much to the nigga crowd, he got on Netflix. You know, Netflix is a damn jinx for all comics. So once they get on there, they give the garbage. Because remember, whatever Netflix picks up, Showtime don't want to have nothing to do with. So anyway, moving along. Here's the special. If you see, I'm not gonna play the whole thing there because copyrights and shit. But if you look at, I'm gonna show you the part where she's there with her man. You got to see this. This is disgusting. Okay, I want to see what she gets next to that piano. They probably took that part out. I think this is it right here. She was next to the piano, and the piano player is her boyfriend. Oh, they're not showing it. Hold on. She got close to the nigga like she was gonna get on his lap, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is she doing? Like, but anyway, this woman is a living legend. Okay, it's to the point. She's so much a legend. It was good to see her sing, but it was also a little. Oh, okay. Here you go. See the guy to the right. See the guy all the way to the right. That's her fucking boyfriend, yo. That's her boyfriend. Okay. Okay, that's Gladys Knight's boyfriend. Gladys Knight of the Pips. Gladys Knight is a prime example of black history, right? She has seen the world when Kennedy was the fucking president. Like, she's seen the world even when it was bad, it was better. You know, she went to clubs when they didn't have cell phones. You know what I mean? She's performed like she has did bit. Listen, I can't even begin to tell you right now the respect that I have for this woman. It's so respectful. She shouldn't even have been on stage. Okay, they had like Jordan. What's the girl's name? Jordan. That used to be America's Top, whatever, America's Got Talent or whatever the shit was, America's Talent or whatever. Um, she's not like the great representation of us, but whatever. She's on the show. Ashanti was on the show. Um, they played homage to Stevie Wonder. He wasn't there, but they paid homage to him anyway. It was fucked up, but good and good in another sense because they really did effort. Yeah, Jordan Sparks. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. Yeah, Jordan Sparks. Like Jordan Sparks to me is like, what is the purpose? Is it like what? Who the fuck is? I get it. You made a couple of songs. You made a song with Chris Brown. What? What is the image of Jordan Sparks? I'll tell you the image. She's a half white woman, and it was a whole bunch of there was white women out there blowing her out the fucking box. So now what's happened in the Motown, it was it had a lot of seasoning in it, a lot of salt. A lot of salt in this motherfucker today. Oh boy. It was to the point where, yeah, it's good to see Smokey Robinson still moving around, you know what I mean? And he's in his 80s, but he's still, even though he got all that surgery, he still looks good. But it's Smokey Robinson. These are legendary artists. Like, in other words, if you don't know who they are, you need to do your history. That's how important it is for you to know who they are. Because if you don't know who they are, you can't have a conversation with me. You're gonna go into a conversation with people and you're gonna embarrass yourself one day. You know, unless you're going to sit there and listen. You know what I mean? But you don't want to sit there and talk about, oh, yeah, I remember Michael Jackson. Everybody's going to look at you like, well, did somebody get this fucking clown out of here? You understand? You don't want to be in that position. But Jordan Sparks, what is her purpose, right? So anyway, she's singing and there's people doing tributes and all that. But it was a good Christmas show. There's these guys that play like they were Michael Jackson. I think the Temptations were there and they had like one or two original artists. The rest were dead. So there was a whole bunch of, the new face. There was one young guy actually dancing too fast. I'm like, my man, chill the fuck out, nigga. Yeah, these singers are 70, 80 years old, at least two of them. So it was bittersweet. And what it was that I was like, yo, where are these big artists that we have out here that should be doing this. Not to discredit the white folks, because it was good to see us together that way. But where are these major folks that came up with these people? How come we got Ashanti? Why we don't got Mary J. Blige? How come we got Ashanti? Why we don't got Beyonce? You know why? Because they can't afford them. Everything is about the bag, the bag, the bag, the bag, the bag. So that's another thing that fucks up, the whole mode of us having our culture. So it was a good show. I enjoyed it. My daughter was dancing. I think I enjoyed it because I was supposed to. You know what I mean? Like, what else am I gonna do? Like, we have all this. We have Christmas out. Frosty the Snowman, the animated version that I really like, is not gonna come out till I believe next week. So we'll try again. But it was cool because I try to give these shows a benefit of the doubt because I don't watch. My mother's always calling me, "Oh, you need to turn the TV on, watch this." I don't like watching none of this stuff now because I think award ceremonies are all bullshit. Everything is just fake as whack. But I enjoyed this because they're singing the old school songs. My mother's going to be able to appreciate that. I can appreciate it because I know my history. I clearly wasn't alive in the 60s, but I know these songs. You understand what I'm saying? I know these records. So it was pretty cool. But moving along, my wife, she don't like seeing all that shit. She's like a person that she like just seeing black shit. So her whole thing is she always think, oh, they trying to take out stuff. And I'm like, they ain't trying to take shit. They took it already. We allow, listen, meet a black man right now that tells me he's part of he loves his black culture. He don't even like his black woman. You can't love black culture and don't fuck with sisters. But if you're a white man and you love black women, you love black culture. You you if you a Trump supporter and you hate black migrants, but you love black music, you love black culture. Most black people love other cultures, right? Most black people are into other cultures. They're not into our culture. You know what I mean? Most black people don't pride themselves like you meet people from different countries and they're like, man, I'm from Dominican Republic, I'm from the UK. We talk that American shit when we need to, but we don't talk about it in America. You know what I mean? And when I talk about the American with the election of 2024, not that garbage. I'm talking black people, fuck American culture. What is the black culture that you're proud of right now? And educate me. Because honestly, from everything from music, um, how do we come from Soul Train and bands and jazz, live music? How do we come from battle raps to niggas suing each other because you did a record about me? How do we come, how do we come from we build the artist up to be all that he can be, and we have 50 years of hip hop, and he don't want to be part of it. How do we come from going to clubs and nobody dances anymore? How do we go to clubs to go to a fucking lounge? Like you go into somebody's living room. I mean, how do we come from break dancing? That was black culture, right? And excuse me, that was hip hop culture at its finest. How do we have break dancing never evolve? How is it that breakdancing is just some shit in the 80s and early 90s, if you caught it, like late 80s, right? How does what do we have now? We had the Pee Wee Herman, we had the WAP. What is the latest dance? I know Busta Rhymes try to do some corny shit, do the bust. No, nigga, we don't need your fucking 55-year-old grandpa ass doing a fucking dance. What dance do we have? I know Soldier Boy and a few of these niggas had it. But what is the current dance right now? What is the current dance that's new? We don't want to talk about none of that drill music bullshit because all they did is stole the Crip dance from all them LA niggas because all them New York niggas are sucking, all these down south, Midwest, and West Coast niggas. New York was never like that. How do we get to that? How do we get to a point where hip hop culture has has white women stealing everything from a black woman? Y'all ain't saying shit. None of y'all saying shit. How does Coco walk around on Facebook and Instagram with a clearly fake BBL and get on a talk show to tell a doctor, oh, to squeeze it and let it know it's real? No, bitch, we know it's fake. How did we get to that? How do we get to a point of having a BBL and we're just gonna go past the black woman? It got nothing to do with a black woman. It's a Brazilian woman. Get the fuck out of here. I've never looked at a Brazilian woman and say, God damn, she got a big old Brazilian ass. Bitch, you got an ass of a sister. Period. Technically African. African women are born with butts like that. All of them. Okay, a lot of niggas don't like them because they too dark. Okay, so how the fuck how did we get to that? How do we get to a point where dark skin, light skin after school? Did the movie School Days fuck it up or made it any better? Like, how did we get to the fact that we don't even know what our culture is? We can't eat shit no more. We don't. We can't go to a rib spot and eat fried chicken all day because we'll die. Where is the culture? Musically, love. Where's the family? We don't deal with nobody no more. Niggas buying houses. Y'all be buying 10-bedroom houses for a couple. That's crazy. How the fuck do you buy a 3-4 bedroom house for your dog? That shit isn't. I mean, come on now. What is going on? All right. Marvin Gaye had this song years ago, 50 years ago to be exact. Maybe a little over 50. Excuse me. I think that shit was from the 60s. What's going on? And if you listen to what they were talking about, it was the world and what we need to love, because that's what it is. That's what human beings are supposed to do. We're supposed to intertwine. Yeah, I know there was a lot of crackers in the Motown shit tonight, but on a positive note, that's a good thing. All right. What's bad is, where were the blacks? Where are these prominent celebrities that we know that's filthy rich that can't do nothing for a couple of dollars anymore? What happened? You understand? Now let me get to this fucking shithole, the real cream of potatoes. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, okay, let me give you a drum roll. I don't have my sound beats tonight because I'm not in the studio. Okay. Let me just give you a quick hint of what I'm about to go to. Hold on.
Serious health crisis that put him in the hospital for more than 20 days. The doctor giving his sister the...
Okay. This nigga Jamie Foxx, right? Okay. Everything about this nigga's a lie. Okay. This fucking good. Okay, you know I have nothing against no gay niggas, but okay, Jamie, you flaming bitch. All right. Let's understand this right now. I knew you was gonna do this. I said he had that mysterious situation that happened because he almost died from a drug fucking overdose. Okay. 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 He did that same shit that fucking Richard Pryor did. All right. And Robin, I forgot the big fat nigga's name that passed away. The black dude from Do the Right Thing. Robin Harris. I want to know what happens when a person has a drug overdose. Because remember, comedians back in the day spoke on that shit, right? Eddie Murphy, thank you, hombre. Eddie Murphy spoke on this, okay? I mean, not Eddie Murphy, excuse me, Richard Pryor. When you had a drug overdose, you bring that shit into your fucking comedy. What is this nigga Jamie Foxx doing to jump? See, to jump on Netflix, you know he's going to make about 80 million to do it because Netflix is giving money away. Jamie Foxx used to be funny. What the fuck happened? This nigga is corny as fuck. He tried to do a joke and act like he was damn what's the little midget? Hold on, let me play a clip of this shit. Shit is fucking, hold on.
The bad news.
He told my sister some horrible news about her big brother.
I mean, nigga, you're not even convincing, you lying bitch. You try to do that little thing on Cat Williams. What are you doing? You think we believe? I don't believe nothing you fucking say, nigga. Nobody was telling us shit because you almost died of a drug fucking overdose. So now you're trying to do comedy right now and show this fake emotion. You're whack. It's got to be a corny show. You're on Netflix. Let me tell you how much I know this. A few weeks ago, we just dealt with Mike Tyson fighting this little fucking millennial in a damn. And y'all niggas is like, oh, they're having a boxing match. It's not a boxing match. It's to make money. There's no hunger there. Nobody, this ain't Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson fights peaked already. Who the fuck want to watch him now? Do you want to watch Mike Tyson box in 2024? Why? You have to watch you have to watch him at his prime. Okay, you can't watch him now. He's not at his prime. Not that because he's old, he's not at his prime. Mike Tyson fights peaked in the 90s, maybe early 2000. Okay, it really peaked when he was 15 years old, knocking grown men out. So now you got this old fucking bastard out here and embarrassing niggas now, because at the end of the day, the fight was fake. It's on Netflix. Netflix. This is not Showtime, nigga. This is not HBO. Okay? It's called fake. So they made their money, and then he doesn't care about his legacy, because it's all about the money. So fast forward. Hold on. Let me respond to this comment. JD78 said, Nate, notice how dancers will switch from natural movements and rhythms to robotic dances and movers with goofy gestures to accommodate the people. Now they dictated what is cool to coach. The coach is done, JD. Exactly. Like, just watch Soul Train. I can't play none of these clips right now. Watch Soul Train. Watch American Bandstand. Watch old movies from the 70s and 80s and see how these niggas had culture. Even the fucking criminal culture was better than it was then. Do you understand? I watched a movie tonight called Beat Street, which I watched about 100 times in a lifetime already. And when the DJ was going up to the DJ booth, this nigga had a whole crate of records all over the place. That was a real DJ, nigga. You had to hire a moving truck and move all those fucking records in there and sift through records to play and rock a party. Now, mind you, those were real parties back then. Now niggas you don't even have to be, nigga, I can DJ from my fucking phone. What's authentic about that is, okay, if you got a good ear, you got a good ear. You still listen to the tunes, listen to the music. It's not played out, but it was more authentic when a DJ was mixing in the 80s. You understand what I'm saying? You saying you a DJ in 2024, anybody could fucking do that. Not anybody could do it then. You know what I mean? Once again, coach is gone. So now let me get back to this fucking cornball Jamie Foxx. How in the fuck do you come from Academy Award winner? You did Wanda, nigga, on that TV show back in the day, the sketch comedy show, with the Wayans and all that, right? You had a TV show, nigga. You did one of the most monumental performances in a Uncle Tom slash movie, playing a black hero in an amazing movie with you and Samuel Jackson. You know, I understand. Like, you did Ray, my brother. There was a time when your stand-up was impeccable. I never even know how much Jamie Foxx aged until I seen this performance. I said, oh shit. Jamie's hairline don't match his face. He got a 20-year-old hairline, and he's wrinkled now. I couldn't believe the fucking disaster of this comedy show. And I thought it was just me. So I said, let me look at the comments. And you know how many people was like, it really wasn't that good. Of course it's not that good. He's doing it for publicity because he doesn't want nobody to find out later that he almost blew himself up fucking getting high. Everything in that show's a lie. Nothing is funny. Niggas have no originality no more because they disconnected. There's no hunger there. I'm to the point right now, who is funny? Even Jamie Foxx was actually a funny nigga. What the fuck happened? Martin Lawrence is garbage on stage right now. Terrible. It's disturbing how wacky he is. What happened? What happened? All we got left is this?
He said he's having a brain bleed that's led to a stroke.
He's lying. This nigga's just, it's a fucking lie. Everything is a lie here. Don't believe this nigga. He's not. At least Richard Pryor talked and made a joke about this shit. Like, yo, nigga, I fucking smoked that shit. It blew my face up. I remember that. I mean, I wasn't, I was young enough to watch this shit on a videotape with my cousin, but I still remember the show. These niggas is doing massive drugs and talking about it. Now they all high. Martin Lawrence is looking all fucked up. Look like he having a stroke when he's talking. Then the publicist gets involved and they tell him to lie and lie. It's like all they got is lawyers and publicists to keep trying to have their clients lie to save their image. Why do the show, brother? People would have forgot what happened to you, Jamie Foxx. Now you bringing it back up. Nobody gives a fuck, nigga. You are corny.
In April 2023, Jamie Foxx was hospitalized in Atlanta after an unknown medical complication.
Yeah, exactly. Unknown. Why is it unknown? Because he had to hide it. Why was it unknown? Nobody would. We thought he was. Oh, we thought it was a fake Jamie Foxx. It was all bullshit. Even the nigga y'all was seeing wasn't really Jamie Foxx. They didn't have Jamie Foxx come out until he was well. Jamie Foxx took a bad hit and almost died. That's what the fuck happened. And it did something to his brain now because he's not even himself. He was on a show the night, man. As a matter of fact, he was on the show. Because, see, you got to remember, when you got a publicist, they try to have you be reconnected with the people. So let's put him on this Motown show. Like, okay, 2-3 years ago, he probably wouldn't have been on there, but we need him now. You know what I mean? Like, put this nigga on anything right now. Beyonce got our Christmas show coming up. You know, her halftime show. Have him have it. What do we have for the month of December? That's how they do that. They got to get you bookings and get you money and get your money back up and get your weight back up. Because now the reality is Hollywood working with this nigga again? I don't know. Because a lot of times these directors, when they know you fucked up in a game and your name ain't necessarily bringing a household name, he going to start doing Tyler Perry movies. You know what I mean? So you got to think on these levels of, if this is what black comedy is supposed to be, right? How is it that I'm sitting there watching Jamie Foxx? I'm like, yo, this don't even feel good. How is it that I could go watch a show that's 50 years old and still laugh at a fucking comedy on stage? You know why? Because black stand-up comedy peaked. That's it. Okay? If you tell me Mike Epps is funny, you're a corny. There's nothing funny about Mike Epps. You want to learn about a person? Ask them who they think is funny and ask them what year. Martin Lawrence, what year you talking? You so crazy. Okay, you got a fucking good sense of humor. You can't tell me Run Tell That was good. That shit was garbage. You can't tell me, oh, I disagree, Nate. This fucking show was hilarious. I was crying to the floor. I'm like, really? This shit was garbage. Jamie Foxx could do way better than that. Okay? Way better. Hold on.
He and his family sharing few details at the time, only saying it started with a bad headache.
Oh my God. Oh boy. Kevin Hart is garbage. All these niggas is trash. All they do now is podcasts. All these guys do is podcasts and get interviewed. That's it. There's no more promo tours bringing niggas to motherfucking radio stations unless they go to the Breakfast Club or Big Boy at his station in LA. It's the same shit. Nobody's funny anymore. So as a result of this, what I'm saying is, let's just keep it a buck. Black culture is just Black history now. That's it. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna take it for what it is. And I know we don't do nothing about Black History Month in February, but his story, it's history now. That's it. Whatever's been done with Black culture is done. It's done already. And you don't believe me? Look it up. Look at the car culture. I remember, I remember if you look at the car culture and watch a movie like, okay, in the 90s, based on the 80s and 90s, Paid in Full. Great ass movie. Harlem. It has something to do about the Harlem crack epidemic in Harlem in the late 80s. That was an amazing time. Okay. Having a Mercedes Benz in 2024, anybody could drive that shit. They're cheap as fuck. That same Mercedes that was in that movie is probably worth $2,000 now. So you got to think about it. Everything is accessible now. How the fuck the $500,000 Rolls Royce trucks get played out? Because we see them on every damn social media platform. We seen everything. What is dope? The most impressive shit I seen in the past few days in person was Kim Kardashian's store. That shit was fucking dope. That was impressive. But again, she's catering to black culture, but she's not black. How the fuck how come I know Rihanna's doing the same thing too, but how come there's not a black woman that did that other than Rihanna? And Kim K shit's gonna go bigger because she's white. Rihanna's gonna pump she's gonna pump the black culture, shapewear for black women. I get it. Shapewear is a big thing for black women, right? But Kim Kardashian jumping on that, now it's gonna turn international. See the difference? And all Kim Kardashian did from day one is just steal black culture. That's all she did. Okay. JD said, um, the clear people have studied our coolness and feel like they have figured us out, how they don't need us anymore. That's why people like Schultz and Vlad TV are so arrogant. See, I blame, this is who I blame. Every black celebrity that fucking went on Vlad TV or Schultz show or any of these fucking clowns. Why? I get it. Behind the scenes, these niggas is running shit. But on the platform, why would you sell yourself out and you know how this is going to end? Okay? Why? So when you look around you, right, the only people that's claiming black culture is everybody else but us. We ain't claiming shit. We don't even know how to make people laugh anymore. We can't. Do you know comedy's supposed to be authentic? You're supposed to be able to tell the truth. Listen, man, I was so fucking broke, nigga. I was stealing goddamn cottage cheese out of niggas' ass. Like that's what was making it authentic. Then everybody started doing all the same jokes. Then niggas started stealing jokes because now niggas got on the internet and niggas started stealing. You got Chris Rock that ran out of a show because somebody had a camera. Like, Chris Rock is such a pussy. I can't stand that fucking bastard. I don't like Chris Rock either. He's a bitch. Oh, Will Smith's a bitch. No, nigga, Will Smith's not a comedian. Chris Rock is a pussy. Did you hear what just happened recently? He ran out of a show because somebody was taping it. Why? Because they're going to see my work and I don't want nobody to share. So what? It doesn't matter, nigga. Nobody cares about you anymore. You're not funny anymore. You were funny and you was funny. I'm not going to lie. You was one funny fuck, nigga. But I knew your deal. I knew you and Tony Rock ain't nothing but black niggas that be around white people. So you was always funny because you was the black coon that can get away with it. And Chris Rock did peak in the late 90s, early 2000s. That motherfucker was unstoppable. But he's garbage now. He's not funny like he used to be anymore. He got smacked in his fucking face for being funny. All right? And that wasn't even a good joke. And then act like a little pussy and didn't do nothing till he didn't do nothing to Will. Will punked his ass. See, I forgot about that part. Oh, he was the bigger person. How's a nigga gonna smack you in front of 10 million fucking people when he's the bigger person? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You understand? So what I'm realizing right now, y'all niggas got no platforms. Okay, a few of y'all niggas got a few little YouTube channels and y'all interviewing these celebrities, but you're gossiping. You can't. That desensitizes black culture. You can't be a whole bunch of group of niggas and y'all niggas is sitting there talking about that. the past. Talk about history. School niggas on shit. Jermaine Dupri should not be on talking to Big Gip and none of these fucking monsters talking about, oh, Diddy should know better than that. How do you do your life like that and fuck it all up? Nigga, just don't even talk about Diddy. Why are you even talking about? You did music with this nigga for years. What is this? A flex on a New York rapper that's fucked up? You can't talk about some history, nigga. Why don't you talk about history? Give us some fun stories of stuff we never knew. That's all these niggas do is gossip and tell. So it desensitizes the culture because now we're in the exposure culture. 2 years ago, we was in the tell it all culture. Okay. So now we're telling it all, and now niggas is getting exposed. Same shit. Where are we going with this? Now you got Jay-Z popping up with the family, and niggas are getting it twisted. Cause Beyonce, at the end of the day, did not need Jay-Z for her career. She never needed him. He needed her. Oh, Beyonce shit's gonna fail. No, it'll never fail. It won't fail because she's too powerful. She's more powerful than him. They want to see her go down before. They want to see him go down before him. Everybody loves Beyonce. A lot of niggas don't like Jay-Z. Okay? JD said also the mystery is over. Now you got teenagers in Eastern Europe speaking in loud lingo and dressing like us. Daily social media. I don't even like that. I don't like hearing no. Who's that other clown to be rapping with Drake? I mean, get these European rappers, get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here. Like, y'all niggas are 50 years too late. Okay? Yeah, you want to sing or make an R&B record and be from the UK? Great. We don't need to be hearing that goddamn fucking French Connection accent. It sounds stupid. It does. The game is all fuck. Y'all niggas are jumping on shit that's been done already. Comedy peaked already. Black comedy peaked already. Black sitcoms peaked already. Black culture peaked. Motown 25 versus Motown Tonight. Big difference. You watch Motown 25, you're going to be proud to be black, even if you watch it today. And that shit was in the fucking 80s. Okay? You watch that shit today, you're going to be like, well, I guess Motown is black and white. Okay? So let me see what this other shithole had to say. Yeah, Central C, that fucking clown, can't stand that nigga. Central C, I don't like no. If you listening to me right now, you're a European rapper. Get the fuck out of here. You sound dumb. We started drill rap. It doesn't matter what you started. We don't care. We started it, nigga. I'm from fucking New York. We started this shit in 1973. You can't tell me shit. The best, when they say the best is yet to come, the best has happened already. Am I lying, ladies and gentlemen? When was family better, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me right now, how many years ago was the black family way better than it was? Okay? 20, 30 years ago. The good old days. Am I lying? When was the black family way better than it was? Okay? We peaked. Now we don't speak to each other. We don't fucking love each other. We don't talk to each other. Everybody says they're jealous. This one got a mental illness. We all fucked up. You understand? So now we need a laughter. Yes, Jamie Foxx, maybe this can work. Let's give this a chance. As soon as this nigga opened his mouth, it's just a whole bunch of fucking lies.
So I asked my boy, I said, listen, I need a aspirin. Before I could get the aspirin, I went out.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Shut up to Jay-Z. The fuck out of here, nigga. Just knock it off, nigga. You're an actor and you're acting terribly. How is it that you're an Academy Award actor and this is not even convincing? You had a headache. You was with your boy. What boy was you with? Why are you always with your boy? Where's your woman at? Where's your wife? You was with your boy to give you an aspirin. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Nobody asks for no goddamn aspirin when they fucking hear that they having their heads about to bust open. Okay? What you was high and fucked up and you had an overdose. That's what happened. Okay? You don't want to have no bad publicity because nobody wants to hire a junkie to do a movie. Okay? Fake hair. Okay, we see your hair sprayed all in there. Okay, Jamie Foxx, you're not even convincing, nigga. We can't believe nothing. You don't believe me? This whole Jay-Z shit, they got to go hard with this Beyonce thing. The Beyonce thing is going to give good publicity for Jay-Z's case. Okay, they will eventually he's gonna settle out. They're gonna forget about that shit. You watch. You watch. If he doesn't get an indictment, they are gonna forget about that shit. It's gonna be a thing of the past. And Beyonce's gonna take over 2025 because she's gonna do mad publicity. She's gonna have to right now. They need it. They can't chill next year. They finished touring, but she got to do a whole bunch of work right now because this nigga's in hot fucking water. It's all bullshit. Back in the day, am I lying, JD? If this was the 1980s, Beyonce would have been at that show tonight. All of the greats, okay? All of the greats, but they don't even show their face no more. How do you have Smokey Robinson on stage that's older than all of us? Been in the game for 60, 70 fucking years. And y'all niggas been in the game for 20, 30 years and can't pay homage? That's crazy. That's black culture for you. Well, the Jews stick together because the Jews' culture is intense. That's why. Jewish culture is very, very powerful. Okay? Okay? White culture, they copy and paste shit. They hate niggas but love nigga music. Or love nigga cars. Like to look like niggas but don't want to be a nigga. You understand where I'm coming from? It's all and y'all ain't saying shit. Y'all ain't calling it out. Y'all ain't saying a fucking word. All right? There's no reason why none of these fucking corny ass niggas in hip hop should even have a voice. Oh, we listen to the dude. What's that YouTuber from LA y'all talked about? Oh, he said, Hispanics. I said, nigga, we don't even call them Hispanics. Niggas Puerto Rican. The fucking end. They were part of that shit heavy. Heavy. They were the ones selling drugs with us. They was in a fucking high school doing break dancing battles and popping and locking in the hallways and in the gyms. It wasn't white boys. It was niggas and spics. We came up together. That's history I'm giving you. I'm giving you history. Shout out to Michael. I'm giving you history. What's the guy's name? What's that shithole YouTuber that was against all the Hispanic people and all this bullshit? What's his name? That black fucking clown ass nigga. What's his name? I know JD may know. That fucking corny bitch. It's a cornball. Yeah, he got the sprayed hair, the hair dye with the fucking razor cuts. What is his corny ass name? Please tell me. He was a big YouTuber 3 years ago. And all he was doing was trying to divide us. Like, yo, come on, bro. That's enough of that. That's enough of the bitch shit. No, he didn't play ball. He just was a YouTuber. He's a nigga from LA. He's a successful YouTuber, a black nigga. Yeah, here we go. Thank you, Ken. Ken Padmore. Tariq Nasheed. Fuck that nigga. Hassan Campbell, believe it or not, is more of a historian than fucking Tariq. Hassan he came up, even though he was molested by him, he came up with African Bambaataa. Hassan Campbell is more of a hip-hop historian than Tariq. Facts. Tariq wasn't up here. Some nigga said he lived in New York. Where? If he was raised in New York, he would have never said what he said about Puerto Ricans. Never. That's bullshit. That's some out of town shit. He could have never lived in the 5 boroughs and talked that. It's impossible because that would have been his environment. That's all I went to school with was niggas and spics. He's a bitch. That nigga Tariq is a fucking cornball, man. Always been a clown ass nigga. All right, that's the problem. We got too many goofy niggas like that nigga on stage. Now we need a good laugh. God damn it, Jamie Foxx is doing better. Let's see if he make us laugh. This show he's whack. This shit is garbage. Let me play this other part. Hold on.
I don't remember 20 days.
But now, in his just released Netflix stand-up special.
Oh my God! Please, Netflix, leave black culture alone. You're desensitizing the history. Leave it alone. Stop giving these niggas bags. Please, black people, do something else. You might as well get on Vlad TV. This desensitizes, this fucks up your legacy. It's the same thing that Tyson did. Tyson's fight fucked his whole legacy up. He cooned for 20 million. Really, Tyson? You really needed the money? Why don't you really, there's no other way you could have got 20 million? I guess not in 10 minutes and an hour. I get it, but come on, brother. You're Mike Tyson, nigga. You went to jail for rape. We forgot about that. Remember, Mike Tyson did do time for raping the girl in a fucking hotel room. And then y'all think, yeah, the fight's coming on a Friday night on Netflix. Are you serious? Because he's fighting a fucking 30-year-old white boy. Mike Tyson was at his peak in his fucking 30s and 20s. Why are we watching this old-ass man boxing? What are we doing? What's up? Oh, Hassan's views are way down late. I mean, no, I'm not saying Hassan is necessarily, his views are fucked up. Yeah, I mean, he been raped from man. He was fucking him all up his ass as a kid. I mean, he ain't normal. You're never going to be normal if you was raped as a man and you didn't want to be raped. You understand? I don't think nobody wants to be raped, but even more so a man being raped from another man. So you got to think about this. What I'm saying is Hassan's history as a historian, as a hip hop historian, he was part of a historical group, African Men Body. You can't get no more historical than that. I can't take that away from him. You know what I mean? Yes, no matter what, he's all over the place mentally. I get it, but that nigga knows the 5 fucking boroughs. He knows hip hop. He know who was doing what then. African Men Bada, even though they had that sex allegation, they are hip hop historians. Period. That can't get any deeper than that. If a nigga was telling you he was dancing with fucking damn, African Men Bada on the stage, I mean, that says enough said. You know what I mean? That's the era. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was raped. Yeah, he was raped by African Men Body. He was molesting him. Nigga was 12 years old. He was fucking man, African Men Body. Niggas was molesting him. But I'm just saying, he still was a young man that grew up in New York City in the height of hip hop. He's still part of that. I can't take that away. That nobody can do that. Nobody could take, out of any YouTuber out of New York, he's the only one. And I'm not saying it's a good representation for us. It's not the greatest, but he is the only one. Not Gene from Diddy's old bodyguard. You can't listen to none of these fucking fools. None of them. There's no one on YouTube on any major level from New York that could break that shit down. Not even Dame Dash, because Dame Dash's shit is all going to talk about Jay-Z. No one. But he can go there. You know what I mean? As far as a YouTuber, Hassan could do that. There's a lot of other rappers that could X him out, but on a hip hop historian level, he can do that. And that holds a lot of weight. Look at Funkmaster Flex. This nigga been on DJ for Hot 97 for 30, 40 years. He never left the 5 boroughs. He never left New York City. Even though he lives in Westchester, but it's only 10 minutes away from the city. You know what I mean? Tariq, the type of dude that has a lighter voice and tries to talk proper when he's around white. Yeah, Tariq is, listen, he got his bag. He came off. He made a lot of money on YouTube. I ain't gonna take that away from Tariq Nasheed. No question about it. He made a lot of money. But once that nigga started going in with the bullshit, with the whole divided hip hop and trying to school, we like, nigga, please. And they talk about Tariq supposed to do some hip hop movie. No, we don't need no nigga coming from LA to do no fucking hip hop movie. We don't need that. We need a director from here. We don't need that. That's like when Spike Lee went to Chicago to do a movie about the Shah. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. We need, you know what I mean? You need directors that's out there. When them South Central niggas, you need a nigga that's from the West Coast. Let's keep it a stack. It means a lot. But Jamie Foxx, I'm asking y'all, and I still ain't get an answer yet. Can somebody tell me who is undeniably a funny fucking black comedian right now? I don't even want to hear no local nigga because they all trash too. Okay. Who is funny as shit right now? Who? Who?
Special, what had happened was the comedian manages to find the humor about that dark time.
Said I couldn't walk, but look at me now.
That's corny. That's corny, Jamie. You playing I walk it out, my nigga? Is you serious? Yo. Oh my, you got the DJ adding music in your act, my nigga. You are Jamie Foxx, nigga. You supposed to have a niggas like, oh shit, we need a good laugh, bro. This shit was garbage. This shit is trash. Why is every time I see a stand-up on Netflix is garbage? I'm serious. Every time Netflix.
Actor saying he had given up.
On May 4th, I woke up. And when I
thanking the therapist who pushed him to get better, slowly but surely.
Oh my God. No truth, nothing. This shit was garbage. Yeah, JD78 is sharp. JD78 said he's just a jester now, not a comedian. Exactly. Fucking puppet. Is you serious, bro? You just danced to walk it out, my nigga. And you ain't even kill it. You just did to walk. Oh my God, nigga. Even if you had did the dance, it would have been too late. That shit is, come on, my nigga. Come on now, Jamie. Okay, there's a lot of shit you could have did to say, okay, this nigga Jamie lit. You know what happened, nigga? The old Jamie peaked already. You peaked. You peaked already, nigga. Before whatever you was doing, I truly believe you was getting high on them times you was doing that shit. Ray Charles was getting fucking high, nigga. You played Ray Charles, you was getting high too. That's why you was playing on them acts of Wanda and doing your comedy shows. You was fucked up too. I believe you was on drug. Listen, if Denzel had a drug problem, nigga, you had a drug problem. All them fucking actors have drug problems. That's how y'all get into your character. I'm starting to really believe that.
She said, I can help you, Jamie Foxx. But you got to tell me what's really going on with you. You're dizzy, right? I said, yes, ma'am. You're so dizzy you can't walk. I said, yes, ma'am. She says, you remember the movie Karate Kid? I said,
oh, nigga, nobody fucking, nigga, I remember the movie Karate Kid. What the fuck this got to do? You're lying. This shit is all made up, nigga. See, and that's how come I know it's bad, because you're an actor, nigga. You're not even convincing me. I fuck with you, nigga. I do. As a fan, I'm a fan of this nigga. But now I see a tremendous difference. It's like watching Denzel talk about kissing this man. I'm like, man, Denzel, what are you doing? Now he gonna talk about drugs and alcohol did a number on his body. Why? Because you look fucked up now? Because everybody's saying that. So now you gotta tell everybody you're on drugs. We never know that Denzel had a drug addiction. I didn't know that shit until this movie came out. Right? Come on now, Jamie.
Yes. She said, we're going to wax on, wax off.
Foxx recorded the special this past October while doing 3 live stand-up shows in Atlanta.
Oh my God, son, please just knock it off, man. We need to do better. Listen, don't hold on to your history. Don't forget about it. Don't hold on to the past. Hold on to the memories. Black history is amazing. It's amazing. Watch these old shows. Watch old interviews. Get on YouTube when you're bored and go down memory lane. Shit that you know you don't. Go back to the Source Awards in 1995. Anything. Just go back to, you have to. Or how about Busta Rhymes now? You can't listen to a Busta Rhymes interview. You can't listen to him in the music. You can't. You're gonna get confused. He's terrible now. You gotta go into the crates. You gotta dig into the crates of and watch an old video with him and Missy, him and J Lo. You gotta watch old. You gotta watch an old performance. You can't watch these rappers now. They're all fucked up. LL Cool J, don't pay that nigga no fucking mind right now. You gotta go into his 40-year catalog. Go into yesterday, watch his video. Go watch 2001 with him and A. Marie, or this is for my number one, Love You Better. You gotta go back into that time to appreciate the culture. If you watch LL perform now and listen to an interview, because now he's trying to look like a fucking kid, you're gonna be very misled. That's not history. He's trying to redo the past. We ain't trying to redo the past. I just want you to embrace the history. Okay? Jamie Foxx is extremely talented. This motherfucker can act his ass off. Okay? I probably watched Django like 30 times. It's an amazing movie, okay? Just for the fact that him and what's her name? The one that played his girlfriend in there. Somebody will bring her name, but Kerry Washington. Kerry Washington's doing movies now with fucking she's doing movies now with Tyler Perry. Like, you know what I mean? And he ain't far from it. These major Hollywood niggas, they know what happened to him. That's why he was on that little NBC shit tonight, because he's trying to get his publicity back up. Okay? Again, I'm not saying he's done with acting, but have anybody seen this nigga doing any major motion pictures right now? He ain't doing no Denzel type of movies right now. He's not. He's not. I'm telling you. Let's hear it. Go ahead.
Ain't been on stage officially in like 18 years, but Atlanta made it feel like, man, I ain't lost a step.
Now Foxx saying it was the strength of God and his family that helped him through.
Oh my God, this is getting awful. This nigga wanted to sing on stage on a fucking. Oh my goodness. And let me guess, that's probably his daughter. What are you doing, bro? I know he tried, I'm gonna do something different, something like nobody ever did. No, you fuck different, nigga. Y'all gotta stop with the different shit. Tell us jokes, okay? That's what we want. We don't want to see nothing different, okay? Different, create something new. That's different. But don't come in here and fucking bring out and try to make a concert into a comedy show, nigga. You're Jamie Foxx, nigga. Just tell the fucking jokes, okay? Okay? This is painfully terrible. Terrible. Why are you singing? What is going on with black stand-up? This is fucking disgusting. Oh, I didn't think there was nothing wrong. Yeah, it's because you probably don't know black culture.
Give me just a little more time with my little one.
Performing a song with his youngest daughter.
What I just told you. What I told you. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get some fire? Didn't I just tell you? I said he probably. Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a moment of silence. Let's give a moment of silence. We're going to give a moment of silence to black culture becoming black history, because we can't create nothing new. Let's give a moment of silence right now. Jamie got his half-white daughter trying to turn this shit into a folk concert. This is awful. This is awful. Why? To convince the public that you had a stroke, nigga? If it was a stroke, why was it such a secret? If it was a stroke, nigga, why was it such a fucking secret, nigga? It's a stroke. Okay? Okay? Why don't you educate us, nigga, on what we need to do not to catch a stroke? Because right now, who produced, who co-signed this? You wouldn't have did this shit on Showtime. You wouldn't have did it on HBO because they wouldn't have did no garbage like this. Trust me. You better call Lena Waithe, nigga, and jump on one of them Showtime shows on something quick because you sinking. Didn't they just say one of his fellow co-stars, Jim Carrey, he's about to start making movies again because he say he's broke? What are y'all niggas doing? What's really going on, Jamie?
You had to make it because I always dreamed that we'd perform together on stage one day.
Who played by his bedside when his health was the worst. And
He's not even crying, nigga. Just, oh my God. Who knows the hell's going on? No. It's not about who knows what the hell goes on behind the scenes. We ain't talking about. We know what goes on behind the scenes. That's what we're talking about. You believe what the hell goes on behind. I know what goes behind. That's what the topic of this whole conversation is, Soy. Okay, Soy, the topic of this conversation is, look at my title. Black stand-up comedy is finished. Black culture is just Black history. That's what the class is about. I'm schooling you on what goes on behind the scenes. That's why, so you understand the garbage that you're seeing on the scene. Please don't desensitize my conversation with a comment like that. Please. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay. JD says they are stuck in the past of being historians. Irv Gotti always talking about Ashanti instead of telling the inner workers of the music industry and giving a game about exactly like nigga. Tell us either some good old stories that you can share. Tell her how the game has changed. Irv, something's wrong with him. He's different when he talks. Something's wrong. Okay, you crying about Ashanti. And she's about to make baby number 2. Is you come on, Irv? Why would you put your dirty old laundry? We know you used to suck on Ashanti's pussy like crazy. I get it. But why would you put your dirty laundry out there, old fucking man? You see what I'm saying? What's happening with these niggas is getting terrible. Again, it's desensitizing Black history. Okay? Shout out to Soy. Now you No, I just had to say that, Soy, because people be like, yo, you never know what goes behind the scenes. I'm telling you what's going on behind the fucking scenes. Okay? Niggas don't have niggas don't know what to do anymore. This is terrible. If I was Jamie's manager, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck was that? You turn that shit in. This is not a comedy show, my brother. Okay? Go ahead.
And his motto through it all?
If I can stay funny, I can stay alive.
Yeah, and he kept saying that repeatedly throughout the special. Watching it, it's just.
But you're not funny, Jamie. You're not funny anymore. That's the problem.
Special. He takes the audience on the emotional and somehow wild. He never lost.
This morning, Jamie Foxx opening up for the first time about the mysterious health crisis that put him in the hospital for more than 20 days. The doctor giving his sister the bad news.
He told my sister some horrible news about her big brother. He said he's having a brain bleed.
Oh my God. 1 hour and 26 minutes into the video. It's 56 people listening to me right now, right? Shout out to everybody out there that's at working on graveyard shift. Shout out to my peoples driving that Uber. Shout out to them people just working that graveyard shift in Amazon. No, whatever you're doing, you're moving the world when everybody's sleeping. Shout out to everybody. I can't imagine the things that you're doing at this time of night, but you out here doing what you got to do. Some of y'all probably waking your baby up, milking her and giving her milk. Whatever it is. Can somebody right now name me one Black comic that is funny as a motherfucker today? One. This means they're coming to town and you're gonna go buy tickets. Because I really want to know your level of funny. I'm really interested in knowing. Okay? All right. All my people that's up late at night, just type it. Give it a try. I'm not gonna dish you. I just really want to know who's funny. Because maybe you could say, oh shit, yo, I forgot about that one. Because Cat Williams is finished. As soon as he left Shannon Sharp's show, he bombed all year. He had a horrible year on stage. Terrible. Material's garbage. Remember that? He was selling shows out, and everybody was like, damn, that fucking Shannon Sharp interview was better than this garbage. Okay? So now we got Jamie Foxx. He got no material. No fucking material. Can somebody tell me who's funny right now? Okay. Funny right now, today, like, yo, I went to see this nigga's show last week. I was dying. Okay. Now I got some news for you, Tanya. She said, hold on. Tanya said Cat Williams is funny to her. Okay, cool. Cat Williams peaked already. Cat Williams' highlight of his comedy was in early 2000. He ain't no new nigga. Cat Williams' best comedy when he was high on drugs. His sober shit is garbage. Trash. That's why he can't sell a show out no more. Right? So basically, if Tanya's probably laughing at Cat Williams, maybe there's still something left in there. But I'm just telling you, since the Shannon Sharp show, he ain't do shit. Okay, hold on. Mel says, I can't name one. It used to be Chris Rock. Right. Because Chris Rock, he gave the torch to Dave Chappelle. And that came out of his mouth. Chris Rock was a phenomenal. But I'm talking about today. Like, this person's going to sell out. They're going to be in your hood, and you're going to buy tickets. Not because you ain't got shit to do, but Nate, this nigga's hilarious. Nobody could tell me one person. Marlon Wayans back on the stage lately, garbage. Marlon Wayans, the worst Wayans. Marlon Wayans is the worst Wayans. He is horrible. He sucks. See, some of his brothers are smart. Some of them niggas like, nigga, I'm not even going back on stage no more because I can't afford to take a risk. Some of these guys have tapped out already and already peaked. So to come back and give garbage, it can fuck up their legacy. That's why Eddie Murphy won't do stand-up now, because he's garbage. All comedians now are influencing YouTubers. Yeah, they stole all our shit. These niggas fell off. Shout out to Tanya Drew. What up, baby? Mel says, yes, you can't name one, so hold on. JD says, Fabulous could spearhead great documentary about low-life culture, and he was part of it. And they have Ralph Lauren himself in the documentary, but no, all these guys just want to be bored. I caught that, JD. That's a fact. If niggas are school us, which is a secret society, so they can't tell. So the only way we're going to find out who's getting down with niggas is from these motherfuckers. The only entertainment we got right now is these lawsuits. These lawsuits are going to be the shit. That's going to be the shit for 25, you watch. Okay, hold on. The only way a comedy show nowadays is if it's free and I can still find something more amusing to do, watch at home. Right. Now, hold on now, Michael. Can somebody look at the chat? Look at this comment here. Michael, listen to me, Michael. Okay, Michael. Michael's one of the white boys that fuck with us. But Michael I just asked what comedian is good now. This nigga Mike Matroke just told me Charlie Murphy. So if Charlie Murphy is good today, that means Red Fox is good today. That means Richard Pryor is good today. Because how could they be good today? Because Charlie Murphy's dead. So, Michael, come on now, Michael. You're the white guy here. You're supposed to be learning this shit, my brother. Okay? Number one, Charlie Murphy was never good. That's number one. He was always garbage. Okay? You can't give me the highest point of Charlie Murphy's career to be funny. Okay? Under that bullshit Dave Chappelle skit show. Because In Living Color was amazing. Okay? Come on now, Michael. I don't want to hear no excuses because a lot of white people fuck with our culture. A lot of white boys can sing soul music. A lot of white women can sing soul music. A lot of white women got fat asses now. I mean, y'all came a long way, but two wrongs don't make a right. Ladies and gentlemen, two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make a right, nigga. Charlie Murphy is dead. And even when he was alive, he was dead. He's just Eddie Murphy's brother. It's like Chris Rock's brother, Tony Rock. Can somebody tell me a famous joke from Tony Rock? Have you ever watched Tony Rock on stage? His shit is terrible. Okay, somebody said Dean Cole. Terrible. No. Dean Cole. Let me tell you how much garbage Dean Cole is. Dean Cole got kicked out of a Dean Cole came to a comedy show in New York a few weeks ago and they kicked his ass out. Didn't even let him perform. You didn't see that? Dean Cole is horrible. Dean Cole is only good on the show when he was on that damn that show with Tracy Ellis Ross. Okay, let me just show you what I'm talking about with Dean Cole. Dean Cole is fucking terrible. He is dead. I don't even. Where did he come from? Niggas kicked him out to perform. And nigga Dean Cole, Dion Cole, whatever he is, he's just not funny. Respectfully. Yeah, Blackish. Blackish was a dope show, but he wasn't even funny on there. You know, it was a dope show, but it wasn't funny. You know what I mean? I think the mother was funny. You know what I'm saying? I keep forgetting about the younger brother. He's always having your wee brother, Chris. Listen, this is pretty sad. It's freaking 3:30 in the morning and nobody could tell me one poppin' stand-up comic. So everything about my title is the truth. Black stand-up comedy is finished. Done. Even my local comics in the hood and the Five Barrels, all of that shit is garbage. Talent, Jameek, all them niggas are garbage. They all fucking fell off. All of them. And these are niggas that used to actually be good. They're still doing the same shit from fucking 20 years ago. Even the local comics is garbage. I used to be heavy in the comedy game. Doing these shows when they meant something. Who was funny? Like seriously, who's actually like, yo, this is a funny motherfucker right here. He's on a come up. Is anybody on a come up that's funny? Because we need some help out here bad. I want to laugh.
Has led to a stroke.
In April 2023, Jamie Foxx was hospitalized in Atlanta after an unknown medical complication.
Oh my God. Damn. Oh God. Somebody help this man. A moment of silence, ladies and gentlemen, for the demise of Black culture. Wow. Wow. This is pretty sad. It's disturbing. It really is. I want to find one. I want to see if Jamie Foxx is going to make me laugh real quick. Hold on. Just give me something. I want to see if he even just something. Let's just see if I could just catch something. Let me see. Maybe I could catch one thing. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to catch one funny thing. Let me see. Just a clip.
John, he attended Fox's to kill me. I go on to explain his role. Now, despite the new special just releasing.
Nah, he's not going to play it. The guy from Comedy Hype, he ain't going to play it. I don't know if we could play it because it's going to be hard because nobody wants to catch Noah. Somebody would have to tape that and put it up on their regular channel. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to try again. Who else? You like the black chick, Takata, that is a stand-up comedian? I don't like I don't think but if they ain't no brothers, ain't no sisters. Listen. I went to a comedy show 4 years ago because one of my boys is a comedian, Afion Crockett. He ain't funny. And that's my man, right? We were there, and what's the chick with the short blonde hair? She just talks about dick and pussy all the time, the whole set. But even Sherry, the one that's on the show to talk, she has a filthy. I was so turned off from her. Her mouth is so. I thought I had a filthy mouth. She's worse than me. Good God. I don't like female comedians that got a dirty mouth than a man. Because all you're doing is you're trying to just curse to make it sound funny. And mind you, that was some time back. But the Connor Williams, let me give it a try. Let me see if I could just laugh real quick. I want to laugh before I go to bed. Okay, Takana Williams. Let me see. Let me see if I. First of all, you got to look funny. I can look at a motherfucker and know they funny. Takana Williams. Okay, hold on. I got one.
My sister, she got my dad on social media.
Okay. Number one, she's too pretty to be fucking funny. She's too sexy to be pretty. Oh, shit. Yeah, she's too pretty to be sexy. So hold on. Let me see. I'm going to give her a chance. Let me see what she can do. Hold on.
He's in his 70s. Put a reel up. You know, you do a cute video, you edit it, I put the reel up. My music to the reel was Beyonce, and she's singing, "You could be my daddy if you want to." My sister called me. I said, "What's going on?" She said, "Daddy's on your Instagram post fighting with everybody because now my father's in the comments like, she got a motherfucking father. She don't need no goddamn father." I had to call him. I said, "Hey, Dad, you can't do that." He said, "What you mean?" I said, "Dad, you look crazy on social media." He said, "How I look crazy?" I said, "Dad, how do people know that you're my dad? Nobody knows that you're my dad." He said, "Oh, I see what you're saying, baby." I said, "I got you." I said, "Okay." 10 minutes later, my notification is going off. It's my dad. He's still arguing with people in the comments, only this time he changed his username. His username is Takara Williams' biological father. My sister, she got my dad on social media. He's in his 70s.
Okay, so number one, she's very attractive. I have a thing with attractive comedians because it's to the point where, is that comedy or she just got a good personality? You know what I'm saying? Like, she got this big ass, big fat ass on her, nice big hips. Okay. So my mind's already in the gutter as I'm looking at this. Now, the thing that she did with her father about that was actually pretty, that was cool. That was fun. That was funny. But it wasn't like, God damn, you know what I mean? I would just want to see her. And I notice a lot of black comedians are starting to do that now. They're getting on stage with these big fat asses now and these big hips. And it's just like, damn, look at that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm laughing or if my mind in the gutter, but she's pretty good. Generation Love said Jamie Foxx was just there to give a praise report and reintroduce his audience to the talent. I mean, we know that obviously it was, but he can't reintroduce us to his talent, not through that garbage. He didn't do stand up in 18 years. That shit was trash. Okay. All right. I watched Jamie Foxx in 2 amazing movies. Nobody could tell me anything about Jamie Foxx. He does not have to reintroduce his talent. All I got to do is watch Django. All I got to do is watch Ray. All I got to do is watch In Living Color. All I got to do is watch the Jamie Foxx show. I know I'm a Jamie Foxx fan on that level. You understand? This is not the way you reintroduce your audience. It's what's happening is he's trying to get trying to get publicity because he don't want the word to get out that he was a junkie. And as you can see, he's not as funny as he was anymore because he did suffer a bad stroke or whatever he did through this situation with his overdose. But it's just not funny. She's funnier than him. She's funnier than him. Okay, let's see if she got something else. Hold on. Her little fine ass self. Hold on. See if we could pull another thing with her. She only got one thing in? Damn. That's it? She don't got enough material. Did I spell her name right? Oh, Takara. Takara Williams. Let's see what else she got. Okay, hold on. Okay, she may have some better material here. Hold on.
Town Hall 17 in Clash of Clans is now available on both mobile and...
Somebody said, why you broke up with him? I broke up with him because sexually we're not compatible. I'm in a space in my life where I ask questions before I have sex with you. I'm not going to waste my body. So I'm comfortable. I ask you a question. What do you like in bed? And he shoots shit. I like it quiet. I'm like, so you don't talk at all? He like...
Again, listen. If I was at the comedy show, could I sit and listen to her? Yeah. But we do have some female comedy legends that did get busy. You know what I'm saying? I do like some more. I'm not gonna lie. I think some more is dope. You know what I'm saying? But again, there's a lot of comics like this. You know what I mean? There's this other light-skinned chick who just like her. She's another one. They got that comedy that's good for whites and blacks. You know what I mean? Like this woman here could do both rooms. She could do white rooms and black rooms. And that's good for her. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about funny in a sense of, okay, I'll give you a good one. You ever watch this show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? And you ever watch Wanda Sykes? Before Wanda came out the closet, she was funny on stage, right? She was funny. And that other goofy ass nigga, the tall black guy, he's funny on the show. He's terrible on stage. He used to be good on, you know what I'm saying? The tall nigga, he used to be funny as shit. JB Smooth is old school. He used to be funny. His comedy is garbage. His stand-up is trash. You understand? So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. There we go. Everybody's boring. I got to watch old Bernie Mac. I'm telling you. Thank you, Todd Church. And that's what I'm saying. So this sister right here, she's going places because she could do white rooms and black rooms. I ain't going to take that away. But I'm saying now, our current classic comedians that are alive, they just not spitting out no more. And I feel that one OG told me they lost their hunger. You know, if you're doing something for the money, you ain't doing it from an authentic level. If I was doing podcasting and I'm getting paid $100 million a year, and them niggas said you could do 400 shows, I don't give a fuck how good. I'm not gonna put my all into that shit. You paying me fucking all that money, you understand? But if I know I'm trying to be at that point, that I'm hungry, then I'm gonna go for the gusto. You understand? So I want people to understand. Monique. Nah, not old Monique. I like not Monique now. Terrible. Old Monique on stage, phenomenal. New Monique, motherfucker this, motherfucker that, mother. She just did a Netflix special 3 years ago. That shit was awful. Awful. You don't believe me? I'll show you. Awful. Terrible. Motherfucker this, motherfucker that, and motherfucker. It was really painful to see Monique struggling. She had no material. It was really sad. Not the old one, not the old Monique, the new Monique. Okay? Not, you gotta, we talking like a couple years ago. Hold on. Netflix. The Netflix. She did a Netflix special. It was horrible. Horrible. Let me see. I think that was a year ago. Reacts to her precious, and trying to see if I could play a clip on that shit. Hold on. She curses too much, man. It's like, listen to me. When you're not a good comic, that means you got to get on people in the crowd and you got to curse like a motherfucker. Watch her.
I don't judge it. It's just what the fuck it is. So it allowed me to accept when people were telling me what I wasn't. When motherfuckers told me, you're no Dave Chappelle, you're no Amy Schumer, you're no Chris Rock, them motherfuckers was right. Because my name is Monique.
I just want to let you know the whole show was like that. That show was painful, man. I felt bad for her even more because I know she's got a mental illness now. She can't even be funny when she tries to. She's got a lot of shit going on. She just got a lot of going on, man. It's just, and it just ain't good. Her special was awful. And I know Monique enough to know that is not the Monique that we know. Nah, not the Monique we know. I think people do so much podcasting, they forget to be good. Yeah. Okay, listen to me. Everybody I'm talking about is talented. I'm just saying now that the money is involved, they're not doing it for the talent no more. They ain't doing they doing it just for the money. So there's no effort. You know, if you at your job for the money, you don't give a fuck about your job. But if you there because you love to do what you do and you get paid, that's just a bonus. The money is just a bonus. You love what you do, you will do a good job. Okay, well, when you just doing it for the money, you don't give a fuck. Some of y'all niggas, I'm getting ready to retire. You don't care. You know what I mean? That was at her show at Cat Warriors, Wild Cursing. She's angry, man. She's dealing with a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like seeing people like that when it's just like, now I comment and say something. Oh, you just saying it because she a sister. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm saying that because I know she can do better. Her shit is garbage. Like, you know, all these motherfuckers. Pierre. Let me see if I can get a good clip of her shit here.
My secrets, it was just mine. This shit is called My Name is Monique.
Yeah, shit was garbage. Yeah. It's bad out here, man. You see Martin Lawrence, he don't even look like himself anymore. Monique used to be funny. Monique, listen to me. Monique was funny when she had her show, Monique. Wasn't she on the show with did Monique have the show with Vontis as her daughter? What was the name of that show? Can somebody tell me the name of that show? That shit was funny. Monique was a funny bitch. Listen, I went to the Queens of Comedy and I went to the Kings of Comedy in the early 2000s. I've been to both shows. Monique used to be funny as shit. She got the Parkers. Thank you, Tanya. The Parkers, she was funny on that shit. Shout out to Tanya. So Monique was funny, yo. I'm telling you. Once she started fucking with that damn cool nigga, her life went down. That guy fucked her whole head up. That gay ass nigga that's with her, that fucking clown that's always with her. Her husband. Her daddy, she calls him. He ruined her. He just took away from her, man. She's motherfucker this and motherfucker that. Like, yo, bitch, just make us laugh. You know, she's always got him there. He's ready to start trouble. You talk about him, she's gonna go crazy. There's just a lot of shit with that. There's a lot of shit that goes on, which I don't understand, man. And when you see these people suffering, this is what fucked us up too. We started coming on here expressing our fucking feelings too much.
I don't think it's brave that you didn't protect your baby.
So when I said what I was saying, let me be clear to you, D.L. Hughley, it had nothing to do in reference to your family, and you know that. Now, when you were speaking and you were going off, and you said, what did you say? She was so offended by the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Tanya Drew. Yeah, this is stop. This would ruin her. I forgot this would fuck her up. It was him. This piece of shit. Let me tell you something, black woman. Be very careful who you choose to be your fucking man. I'm telling you, he could destroy your whole fucking life. I got a shitload of family members that got that orangutan right next to them. They fucked them up. Okay, men, you gotta watch out to choose a no good bitch. That no good woman could destroy your fucking life, and that no good man will destroy that sister. This is living proof. He fucking destroyed her. I apologize. It was him. This piece of shit. That's her problem. Him. That's why her comedy's garbage now. That's why every time somebody talks about him, she makes a big response, because everybody in the industry knows, fuck the difficult work and whatever. It's him. Okay? He mentally destroyed her. Exactly, Tanya. Stop making these niggas your managers. You're going to pay for that shit. Okay? That's why she hasn't did shit since her fucking, listen to me. Netflix is Netflix. It got nothing to do with cable. Cable's only impressed when it's cable. Okay? That's why nobody touched that Mike Tyson fight on cable network. They didn't touch it. Nobody. Okay? They got to put that shit on the internet. Netflix is the internet. You don't have cable. You don't have to have Netflix, but you have to have Wi-Fi for Netflix. Netflix is internet flicks. So whatever. He made his money, and I guess Netflix is the new cable, right? So whatever. You know what I mean? You just gotta just know, like, niggas ain't get that material. And that goes for anybody. I'm not saying listen, you don't gotta be hot forever, but don't come out here and fuck up your legacy. Michael Jordan peaked. Okay? These niggas peaked already. They peaked. You can't come back out and do it all over. He's legendary. Legendary is a beautiful thing, but when you come back out and fuck up your legacy, it ain't worth it. Not for money. Now you coming back and you're desperate and you have to start doing Tyler Perry movies. That shit's horrible. Okay, the only thing if anybody's listening right now, we need to see Jamie Foxx. We need to see Jamie Foxx in a popping ass movie. Okay, we don't need to see him on stage, because I know he had to get his money up, because he lost a lot of money being sick. I get it. A lot of deals he lost. I get it. But this ain't the way to do it. Okay. Getting on stage and your daughter playing the fucking guitar and you got your fake crocodile tears, the material talking about dancing to the motherfucking Dougie. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, that shit is corny. Corny as hell. Oh, what about the Jay-Z thing? What do you think about that, Nate? I said, what do you think? Jay-Z's lawyers are having a damn fight. I spoke on that. I'm out of that damn shit. I spoke on that already. They doing too much. Too much going on, man. It's too much going on, man. Oh yeah, we should pray for Jimmy, pray for our brother and look out. Nah, nigga, it's not about praying for looking out. It's niggas is just not funny. Didn't he said Jamie Foxx goes in on Cat Williams during special response to him with an impression. It wasn't funny. That impression was whack. It was whack. It's not good. It's not good. So let me just run down the level of this black culture so y'all can understand what I'm talking about, or where we're at. And I want us to really be careful, man. But our, dancing, love, fun, eating, reunions, parties, kill everybody now. Now niggas are bringing girls home and having sex with her, then they throw her in a ditch. 2 days later, they find her dead. I mean, it's all fucked up. You know what I mean? And we should, for us, we need the comedy to make our laugh, because we know we're dealing with a lot. But what do we have left if they taking everything? They said, that's why my mother always said, hold on to what you got. So hold on to the history. You know, because the history's still there. The music's still there. The comedy's still there. The talent's still there. The movie's still there. You want to look at Jamie Foxx, you got to go into the archives. He did a lot of shit. I know it's not believable seeing him on that stage, but he did a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Start going into the archives. Take advantage of YouTube, man. It's a great tool. Don't use it as social media. You'll fuck yourself. You got to use it as a tool, okay? Because you could go to the memory lane, okay? You want to watch good 80s flicks, good 90s flicks, good movies, okay? You want to see good times. All of these things is on YouTube. It's all accessible, okay? Black history is very rapid on YouTube in every way, from education, from all different levels. Where should men do? You're not going to learn that on YouTube. You got to learn that from a particular person. It's not going to come from YouTube because that's social media based. But if you want to watch culture of our Black history from the 1800s, the 1900s, the 60s, the 70s, and 80s, you're going to see why the 90s was the 90s, the 2000s was the 2000s. You know, even what we ever have left, it's still different. Look at Drake and Kendrick Lamar, right? Culturally, that song would be done on Super Bowl and it would be legendary. We didn't come from a culture where we got niggas suing each other because now they want to fucking sue niggas for slander. And you're a billionaire. That's not Black culture. Drake, that's why listen, it took me a long time to say this, and I'm going to say it right now before we go to sleep. And you know what I'm going to say? They are not like us. Drake is not one of us. He's not. His father is, not him. He's not. He's just a white boy. A salty white boy. Okay? He's talented. He did what he did, but at the end of the day, he ain't no rapper. A real rapper would have never did no pussy shit like that. I don't give a fuck what behind nigga. You're a billionaire. You're richer than Kendrick Lamar. Why does it matter? Now you don't want him performing the song at Super Bowl because you're gonna sue the NFL for slander. Really? That's not Black culture. Because historically, you would have never seen no shit like that happen. I ain't saying niggas got to do Tupac and Biggie and kill each other, but I will say that we have had some legendary battles. Jay-Z and Nas is one of them. Okay? And as much as a diva that Jay-Z is, the one thing that he did that I like with Nas, he showed keep your enemies close. That's all. You can't even interview Nas about that song. He won't even talk about it. He'll walk out the fucking interview. See, that's the way you do it. If it's going to be a problem, because they're grown men now, you understand? And that song, and Nas won. Jay-Z's way richer than Nas, but he put Nas onto a lot of business shit too. So I say all this to say that's not us. And they are not like us. He should have just kept it real and said he is not like us. That's what he wanted to fucking say. But anybody that represents Drake or anybody, they are not like us. They are not. That's why he slaughtered them. Do you know that's the best hip hop diss in the history of hip hop? Nobody had that many spins on a fucking diss record ever in life. And that sore loser fucking Drake can't even handle that. I would have rather Drake just kill himself. It's sad. It's sad that this is where we're at, but that's not us, okay? So fuck that nigga Drake. And I actually liked Drake before, but once he did that, I was like, nah, I'm done with this turkey. That's not even good for the culture. Bad enough we got enough division. You did that. Come on, my nigga. You pussy, you fucking pussy. You can't handle it. Oh, he called me a predator in there. So what? So what, nigga? So it's a record. It's a diss, nigga. It's may the best man win. You went in on his girl. You went on his fucking kid's mother, beating her up and all that. Then what you think he was going to do? He slaughtered you. He smoked the fuck out of you, pussy. So this is what we're dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the game is all about. Okay, thanks for sharing it. Okay, pay attention. Do some work. You want to watch some old, good old funny? Watch an old Sanford and Son show. Okay, watch an old school TV show. Watch the Jeffersons. Right? Watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Watch it. Watch Amos and Andy. Watch, goddamn nigga, you could go into the 1940s for this, and you will still laugh. Watch Flip Wilson. Watch Richard Pryor. Watch Eddie Murphy at his prime. Watch these comedians rock the fucking stage for 2-3 hours by themselves. That's amazing. Watch them. Amazing. True, still funny until this goddamn day. You can't watch. Well, how about you can't watch Monique now? You got to watch her yesteryear, 6 years ago or better. You got to make sure she's not with that shithole. The fatter she was, the funnier she was. Okay, when you see that shithole next to her, shit is garbage. That's why nobody books her. Okay, Netflix is booking everybody because they got money to waste. Their subscriptions are ridiculous. Okay. Showtime and HBO, they only want to do official shit. No garbage. They can't risk it. Okay, they're cable. They're on the way out the fucking door any goddamn way. They ain't paying, niggas are paying $20, $30 subscriptions on fucking damn on Netflix. So these niggas could afford to throw niggas 50 million. They're gonna make the money right back. It ain't shit. You know how many subscribers that Netflix received from the Mike Tyson fight? They probably received an extra 100 million subscribers just to watch that shit. You think they unsubscribed? Hell no. They stayed over there. It makes sense. It's all numbers. That's it. It's all simple numbers. It's just a numbers game. That is, the more the merrier. Whatever way we got to do it. Okay? We need Dave Chappelle, another special. I mean, what is he going to talk about? That's like just sitting and listening to a nigga talk shit. He ain't doing nothing that hasn't been done. Okay? He ain't doing nothing that hasn't been done. Is he really funny, or he just be saying, things to make you say, that's really, really, I don't think it's funny. I just think he's smart. That's all. I just think Dave Chappelle's smart. But is he one of the greatest of all time? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, he goes there. Yeah, he goes there. That's cool. Chris Rock went there. Chris Rock used to host shows and was funny. Now niggas get smacked live on TV at the Oscars. The game is all fucked up. Has Chris Rock did anything better since? No, he'll never be funny. Now with getting that shit smacked the shit out of him. He's a pussy for life. He's never gonna be right from that. Because he knows that it can happen again. So he ain't giving his best shot. He's doing it for the money. The hunger is gone. The hunger is gone, and that's why our culture is falling. Oh, Kim K, she's supporting blacks. She's making clothes for black women. Well, she's been making clothes for black women. She tried to be a black woman. Now that shit flops. She takes the fake ass out, shrinks the titties, and now she's gonna put some sisters in her store because she's working with Dolce and Gabbana. That's great, you know. And the only good thing about it, you could benefit now because you could wear her clothing. That's the benefit. It ain't like you're going to benefit from nothing Trump is doing, but you damn sure could benefit from her store. But even then, why does she not just is there any video of Kim saying, nobody inspires me more than a black woman? Nobody's more beautiful than a black woman. Nobody's shaped better than a black woman? No. She just went and got surgery and got all the fucking credit. So they went from calling it a Kim Kardashian butt to a BBL. They never gave the black woman credit, ever. Ever. They never gave the black woman any credit. Ever. I love her store. I love what she's doing. Okay, shapewear is for full-figured women. Mostly sisters. She got a lot of sisters working in her store. That's great. Finally. But once again, how can it could never come out of her mouth the most amazing, beautiful woman? Fuck the man. Woman on the planet is a black. I'm inspired from black woman. I think the black woman are underrated. Why can't she say that? She knows it's true. That's why she stole everything from us. Because she knew you was underrated. Because y'all not gonna see when somebody steals something from you, it's a credit to us. Ain't that some shit? They steal something from us. It's a credit to us. But when that fucking cracker, when you steal something from him, he take you to court. You see what Drake's pussy ass is doing? Okay? Because niggas we ain't big on that shit. White people don't like you taking none of their shit. You sample one of their music, they take you to fucking court. We taking to court, we lose. Remember that we took that white boy to court because he was using an old Sam Cooke song and they fucking lost. He won. You didn't hear about that? Who's that little dirty white boy, that rich motherfucker that be making alternative music? And he took the Sam Cooke family, took him to the court, and they lost. They lost that shit. And he straight jacked it. What's his name? What's that white boy's name? That fucking Peter Brady looking nigga. It just happened a year or two ago. Big thing on a big Sam Cooke song he stole. And he won. You see what I mean? That's the shit that we don't fucking put our foots down and tear the city up. You know what I mean? We don't tear the city up for that. Not Robin Thicke. Sam Smith, thank you. Yes. I believe no. I don't even think it was Stan Smith. It was the other dude, the little younger guy. It wasn't Sam Smith. That's the gay nigga. The other one, the white boy that stole the Sam Cooke song. Not Robin Thicke. He's washed. Robin Thicke is washed up like a motherfucker. But Robin Thicke's shit from the back in the day was dope. You know what I mean? Robin's music from back in the day was dope. No question about it. What's that nigga's name? Little funny looking white boy. Somebody pull it up. He stole a Sam Cooke song. Big song. And the song got bigger because he won. He was already big and he won the fucking case. Not Justin Timberlake. Let me look it up. It got to be white man steals Sam Cooke song. Let me see if I can find it. White singer steals Sam Cooke song. Steals Sam Cooke song. Oh my God. I can't believe they didn't have the name here. I forgot his name. Yeah, it was damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. I actually like him. He's actually a good singer. Somebody leave it in the comments. Nobody got it. Nobody got it yet. White male singer steals Sam Cooke song. Okay, let me try it again. Damn, I guess they probably covering his ass because they don't even got this shit here. Yeah, it's a major white boy too, man. He's like a Stan Smith singer. I fucking forgot his name. And he just looks like a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? But it'll come to me. But anyway, the point of the matter is, listen, Black history is amazing. So hold on to that. Unless you got something new, nothing different. Fuck different. We need something new. All right. So unless you got something new, just go back into the archives and listen to good. As a matter of fact, on the way to bed, I'm about to listen to some old comedy shit. I'm about to watch an old movie. I may even watch an old TV show. Shit, I may watch Different Strokes. I may watch Sanford and Son. I may watch Good Times. Shit that was fun and good. I like stuff like that. Okay. All right. You know, you want to watch a white sitcom. White sitcoms do better than us. You know, you want to watch Martin. Martin was funny as a motherfucker. Oh, we need to do a reboot of it. No, you can't do a reboot of it. You already peaked. Tommy's dead. I mean, it's not going to be funny. Cockroach is not funny no more. They age good, but it's just you got to leave the. That's why people are trying to remix shit because they can't. They don't know what the fuck else to do. Yeah. Yeah, so y'all have a beautiful night, man. Again, I mean, we 2 hours and 14 minutes. Nobody can name one person. So, I hope I prove my point. But in the meantime, use YouTube as a tool, not for social media. You go here for social media for black light skin and men and female wars. You might as well go to Twitter for that. Go to Instagram and Twitter for that shit and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? This is YouTube. Don't get caught up in that shit. Fuck reels. You when you come to YouTube, you wanna be entertained. You wanna watch shit you wasn't able to watch. They give you a whole bunch of free movies. Yes, sometimes they may have to show commercials, but and advertisements. They have it. Everything is here. I don't care if you're watching a church sermon to a tutorial to a classroom like this. Make sure it's something that's enlightening you and teaching you, because if you need social media, don't do it on YouTube. You defeat the purpose. Use your tools wisely. It's a tool. It's an amazing tool. Okay? Have a great. What is it, a country singer name? Nah, it's not a country singer. I can't believe. Hold on, I'm about to just pull this shit because it's driving me crazy. Male pop singer. I'm gonna find this nigga's name. There you go. I got it. Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran. That shit came right up. You see how quick I had to think of something. Male pop 30. Ed Sheeran from the United Kingdom. Nigga came in here and Jack fucking Sam Cooke's. Yo, it's funny, but it's fucked up at the same time. He did a good job at it. Ed Sheeran. That nigga went through court battle heavy with this shit. Y'all didn't see that? Ed Sheeran, yes. Let me show you what he looked like. Hold on. That little fucking white boy looked like a little broke ass nigga. This nigga's from Halifax. I think he's from the UK. Hold on. He's from somewhere, but Ed Sheeran, he pops right up. See that? I can't play none of his shit because they're gonna clip this shit right out there. But this nigga's a multi fucking platinum artist. He's major. I like his music, I do. Cause he sound like a nigga. Yeah, I can't even click on nothing here because if I click on it, let me see if I could even catch him in an interview. So you understand what he look like. Oh, podcast. Ed Sheeran podcast. Anything you click that nigga on is gonna get clipped. But this is what he look like. Hold on. Ed Sheeran. I just want you to see what this nigga look like. He like an average white boy. Hold on.
In one word, can you describe yourself to your blind fans?
To my blind fan?
Okay, that's him. Okay. This nigga's major. Okay. That's our culture. Okay. Look him up. Go to Apple Music right now. See the amount of views this nigga got on his music. 50, 40 million views. Okay. He's major. See, I know Michael Matroka know who he is. You know the white boys, they be like, yeah, Nate, I fucking know him. God damn it. All right. You trying to make me look bad, Nate. Fuck you, nigger. All right. That's Ed Sheeran. This looks like the average white boy that we see in the bathroom cleaning the fucking toilet bowl. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, just like a regular everyday white boy. But this nigga's a major artist and the nigga sound like a black man. Okay. All right. That's our culture. You know what I should have did? Black culture is just black history. I should have had his face up there, but then y'all would have got all lost with it. But Michael Matroka feel good tonight. He said, man, fuck this, man. I scored out. I tried to name a black name. Fuck, I made myself look crazy. But God damn it, I know who that Ed Sheeran is. God damn it, yeah, nigger. Okay? All you fucking niggers listening right now, yeah, I talk my shit, okay? Fuck you, Nate. Oh, it was the Marvin Gaye family? I thought it was Sam Cooke's song. Hold on. Let me get my facts together. Ed Sheeran sued. Let me just put sued and make sure I get this right. He keeps getting sued, they said. Ed Sheeran lawsuit. He gets sued a lot. Well, whether it was Sam Cooke or Marvin Gaye, the proof is in the pudding. But he gets sued a lot, it says here. Yeah. It was Marvin Gaye. You're right. My bad. It was Marvin Gaye. My bad. I thought it was Sam Cooke. It's been a long time coming. Change is coming. Remember that song? That was a dope song with Sam Cooke. So yeah, much love. That's just, we understand boredom. I know a lot of us do shit now. We don't do it to have a good time. We do it because ain't nothing else to do. Fuck it, I'll just go up. I know Nate said Mike Epps sucks, but fuck it, I got free tickets. What else am I gonna do? Yeah, go out there. Maybe you could laugh and say Nate did say this shit was garbage. Who is the worst male comedian right now? I just named him. I'm gonna make it easy. The worst male comedian in the game right now has to be Mike Epps. He has to be the worst black male comedian in the history of fucking comedy. I don't even know how he made it. How did he make it? How the fuck did he make it, man? He's just not funny. He's not even funny in a movie character. He's fucking terrible. Ed Townsend's family served him too. Yeah, he's suing. The motherfuckers, I tell you, man, these white people be stealing your shit, man. When Marvin Gaye family wasn't having it. Even though the Marvin Gaye family, they lost, it's still you gotta listen. Y'all could have took Kim Kardashian to court for impersonating a black woman and never giving her the credit. But sister's gonna be like, oh no, I don't want to be hating, and she ain't do nothing to us, man. Fuck that. She made a fortune off of being black. Then she got the black kids and y'all embrace that shit. Or at least she cool. No, like, you know what I mean? It's cool when they have it from a white man. When they go have it from a nigga, that's a disrespect to you. That's basically saying, yeah, I really want to be you now. I want to raise your fucking kids. Okay? Because the black woman don't give a fuck about raising no white kids. But boy, as soon as that white woman get rich, she go out and raise. Am I lying? When white women get rich and successful, Andrew Jolie, fucking Madonna, they go get them damn black kids from Africa. They go get what we don't want. Because niggas don't want no African kids. Oh, hell no, them niggas is too fucking black. God damn it, they too fucking, hell no. Shit. I'm black already. I ain't gonna get no black kid. They could keep that fucking, gonna bring them AIDS back into my house. Not them rich white crackers. They go out there and get the blackest kid. Am I lying? They go out there and get the blackest kid and say, that's my fucking son. All right? Remember all them commercials and shit with all them black kids was starving in Nigeria and all them fucking countries in Ethiopia? Niggas, white man was going out there racking them up. They said, man, fuck this. Because remember, with the white man, what you don't want, the white man fucking takes. What you downsize and desensitize, he takes and builds it up. When y'all arguing back and forth, nigga this, nigga that, fuck black people ain't shit. White man's like, no problem. Keep fucking up your community and see what we do to it. We just gonna buy it for cheap and make sure you can never move back in it. Okay? What do you say about Mike Epps? Mike Epps was never funny to you. Yeah, he's never, I mean, other than Ice Cube putting him on as an alternative to Chris, even Chris Tucker's garbage. What the fuck happened? Is anybody that was on Def Comedy Jam still good? Or any new material? You know what I mean? Like, some of these niggas is decent, but they don't even got no new shit. They still doing the same comedy they was doing then. So yeah, again, the white man always embraces what the black man don't want. You fuck it up, they build it up. Never forget that. Okay? When y'all out here cutting on each other, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Trump's the funniest now. Yeah, Trump is real funny. He's the funniest comedian right now. Man, boy, I enjoy Trump. Yo, lot of shot. That was real funny, man. Yeah, Trump's the funniest now. Oh man, I tell you, boy. Matter of fact, you was funny for saying it. That was a funny joke. That was so funny, man. Oh my God. You really made me laugh. You know what? I needed that laugh. My stomach is hurting. Oh God. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Fucking clowns. If I tell you they don't stop, I have a good night. I love y'all. Peace.